subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for more videos. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? Well, it's that time of year again. We are officially in October. And if you guys don't know what I mean, well, Halloween is just around the corner. So if you guys are new here, you might not already know this, but if you guys have been here for a while now, maybe a couple of years, at least a couple of years, you probably already knew. So I have a little thing I do every season, every Halloween, Christmas. I have inflatables and I set them up. So last year I set up the 12-foot inflatable clown. It was the 2017 one, but I set it up in 2018. I bought it in 2017, but I did the video last year. So, and if you guys want to see that video, go check it out. I'll put the link down in the description, and also I might even put it in the comments down below. So you guys check that out. And there's other videos I'll put down below too for my Christmas inflatables and other stuff like that. So this year, I'm going to be setting up a very, very simple one to set up. And I'm also going to be telling you guys some tips and stuff about the inflatable. So this one I had for a while actually. So here we go. So it's right here. It's the inflatable cat. If you've been on watching my videos, you probably already knew that I had this one. But some of you guys are new here, so yeah. So I've had this for I don't know how long. I forget what year I got it in, but this one I have no problem with. I have no problem with any inflatable I have. You know, I've been around. I think it was 2010 when I bought my first inflatable. And if you guys are wondering if I still have that inflatable, I sure do, but I don't set it up no more. So. And I will never get rid of that inflatable because that's my first one that I ever... So, I'll tell you a little story at the end of the video, but right now, let's get this set up. So, now, this is just going to be in the box like this. Now, if you're buying it brand new, it's not going to be in the box. It's going to be in a package, but I don't know if they still sell these ones. But, yeah. And also, here's the picture of the cat looks like. There's something with this cat that you guys might like. So, what we're going to do, and it's very easy for me to set up this cat. I like it a lot. Like, whenever I set up this cat, it's simple for me, and I like it a lot. So, this is the fastest one to set up. So, if you guys want an inflatable that's fast to set up, very simple, well, this is the one. I don't know if they sell them at stores. I think they might sell at Walmart. I'm not too sure. But, yes. So, what we're going to do now is I just laid it out kind of like here. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to plug it in. What I do with inflatables is I do not, I know you have to put certain pins and stuff in it. But what I do with an inflatable, and what you all should do with an inflatable, is you always plug them in first and let them inflate, so then you know which way you want to have the inflatable, so it's pretty simple to know this is where I should pin it. So I'm going to plug it in like this. Now this is a box. I hope you guys can hear me, but this is a box, the ground blower. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, I will show you what I mean after. And as you see, the cat, is officially up. As simple as that. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to face it kind of out towards my road, sort of. Just like that. Okay, so now it is time to pin the inflatable down to the ground. Now, I only have 4 pins for this one. Now, if you ever get one of these inflatables, or maybe you already have one of these inflatables, but on the ground blower, there's 4 slots to put the pins on the into the ground underneath here. What I do is I put one right here, like in the front, and in the back diagonal. Like it's the square, you put it diagonal, so then if the back tries to move up, it can't, the front moves up, it can't. And also this one, you never have a problem with this anyway, so you're not going to be, once this is set up, you don't need to worry about it. Unless you have like a tall one, like I have inflatable clown, then you might have a problem. But I'm probably going to be setting that up after, but I'm setting up this one for a video. We're only setting up this one inflatable, so yes. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put down into the pins, down into the blower. Now, I have set up lots of inflatables before. So I've been setting up lots of videos, inflatables before, and I actually have a person filming for me. So they're like the clown video, I have someone filming for me to show you what everything looks like. So in this video is just like a view kind of me setting it up. So yes, I'm going to stop getting into the details. I'm going to do the inflatable, then we'll talk after. So now, here's one of those pins. Like that. Now that one's diagonal. Now I'm going to go on the other side of the inflatable. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now your inflatable is now pinned to the ground. So now what I'm going to want to do is, and if you try to tap it in the ground, like the pin doesn't want to go in right away, out of the way, could be a rock in the ground. But what you usually would do is you want to grab a hammer, just give it a little tap. If it's a plastic pin, make sure you go gently because they can break. They're not really that good. They're just cheap little pins. And I have one for another inflatable, so when I do my other inflatables, I... Yeah. So, now we are getting into the tie strap ones. So I have 2 pins for this one. There's another tie strap on that one. What I just do is I just pull it away a little bit like this. Make sure I get it into the loop. There's like a little loop right here. I don't know if you can see it. But then I'm just going to put it into the ground like that. Like that. Now you don't want to have it too tight because then it'll start to pull the inflatable like this. Then we have it on our other side. Like this. And yeah, there's the inflatable. This one's pretty long. Like that. Pretty simple stuff, if you ask me. So, now we have our cat with the moving head all set up. So now, I'm going to give you guys some tips. So stay tuned. Alrighty. So, this inflatable, just before we get into the tips, this inflatable didn't take that long to set up, and also they don't take that long to take down. So, the kind of tips that I want to give to you guys today is because, like, I've been around inflatables for, I think, over like 5 years. I'm not too sure, maybe more than 5 years. I think over more than 5 years. Doesn't really matter to me. So there's lots of things you should know about inflatables. So when you take them down, say for instance, like you set one up, you take them down in the, like after Halloween or after Christmas, whatever kind of inflatable you guys have, you guys are going to want to undo the zipper when you guys put them, like, when you guys deflate them, to make sure you get all the air out. But, like Halloween, and also very like Christmas, the inflatable after like the holidays like this is gonna get rained on. Like last year, every year, my inflatables don't go without getting rained on, because you know we get rain, we get snow, we get frost. Like we're in October now, and we're getting already lots of frost. And you guys are watching this video, we've already got frost. If you guys are the people that I know. So, now hopefully these tips are helpful. If you guys, like, leave a like on this video, just like and subscribe if you guys like these videos, and yes. But anyways, getting back into the inflatable, like, tips. When you set them up, you do not take them out of the box right away and just put them on the ground and pin them all over and then blow it up, because if I took this and I set it up and I put it over here, it could be facing the other way, and then you gotta redo it in just a ways. So when you take it out of the box, you always blow up your inflatable first. Then the next thing what you want to do is, if you ever plug in an inflatable after a year and you forget the zipper, like there's a zipper on them, all inflatables have a zipper to get in there, to get to the blower, get to the lights. This one has lights at night. I can already see the 2 lights right there. You guys probably can't. But then some people, what they do is they leave the zipper open after Halloween when they put them away. And then they blow them up the next year and they're losing air. And then they're thinking to themselves, why is it losing air? Does it have a hole in it? Or maybe, before you start blaming it on something like a squirrel or something like that, you always check the zipper. But yeah. Alrighty, so now we're getting into the other tips that I would like to give to you guys, so stay tuned. Again. So before I get into the next tips are very important to know, because I bet lots of people, if you have inflatables, if you had any problems with them, comment down below, and I will give you some tips on the comments. I'll comment back, give you some more tips, and maybe if you had problems with your inflatables, maybe I would just give you some of the tips and you guys would solve them. So the other tips that I want to give you today, this one doesn't need to worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Say you got a long, tall inflatable. You do not want, say like one windy night. It's so windy, the trees are blowing and your inflatables are out there. If your inflatables are up, like blowing up, the blowers are all on them, what you want to do, you want to go outside, or if it's on a timer, you still want to go outside, unplug the inflatables, let them deflate. Now you're probably wondering, aren't they going to blow in the wind like a tarp? They would, but you know what everyone does, like I did it lots. So what I do is I always put like a block of wood, a rock, just gently set it on the inflatable, not on the blower, because it could break the blower, because the blower is just plastic. And then you want to just put all of the inflatables on the board, make sure they don't, as long as there's weight on the inflatables, then you should be fine. So I think I've cleared any other thing. Like I think I've already did all the tips. Now, if you're wondering if I had any problems with inflatables, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have had problems, but I've also fixed the problems. There's one that my blower didn't want to work, and it had those little block things. I'll actually go get one of those little block things and I'll show you what I mean, because you're probably just sitting here and you're just getting annoyed with me telling you stories. So I'm actually going to show you some of the things what I mean. So stay tuned again, and I'm sorry for saying stay tuned. Okay, so now we are back. So what I was talking about, the little box thing. So now most inflatables that you get at Walmart, Depends what size they are. You know, like if they're really big, they're gonna have a box, like a ground blower. But the ones that do not have the ground blower is like kind of like on behind the inflatable. I've did lots of videos, like a witch one. This is actually off the one of the videos I made. It's a witch, how to set up a witch. I've did lots of inflatable videos, so if you guys are new here, go check them out. Go check out my other videos, you know, it's not gonna hurt. So, and also leave a like if you like them. So, I'm just gonna get close up to the camera here. I'm not gonna get too close. So this is what it looks like. This is the little plug where the cord goes in, screws on. The thing I hate about these, so I've actually repaired lots of these things and they've worked. So, especially in the wintertime, I'm just gonna back away now, just a little bit. So, right here is the container that opens up. And in here, I'm not gonna open up because I never had a problem with this one yet. Not yet, I'm not gonna jinx myself, please. So, there's little chips in here, like little microchips. I've had one before, I don't know where the other one went. I could have showed you what it looks like inside, but I think that'd be for another video because this video is pretty already long. I've told you lots of stories. So, the cord goes in here, screws on right here, and you plug it into the wall, and it blows up. Now, if you had one for quite some years, and you plug it in, it doesn't want to work. Sometimes if you get this a little tap, it'll blow up. Because it just needs a little start, because these little blocks are just little cheap ones, you know. But, if they don't blame it on the blower, don't say, oh, the blower's messed. Because really, these are messed. Yes, I just said that. These are messed. Now, usually water gets into them, or by over time sitting there, it gets burnt out. There's just a little thing in here like this. So that's why I like one with ground blowers, because I know it's gonna last long. So this one, output 12 volts, 1.5. So yeah, it tells you all the information, the model, because these don't fit onto every inflatable that you guys get. But I've did that before and it worked. So what I did, so I've had a a Christmas inflatable. It was a snowman that I always liked. What I did is I tried to bring it back to Walmart to return it, and they said they just throw it out after they return it. So what I did is I made something out of it. Actually, I couldn't get my money back. I think I couldn't get my money back, but it doesn't matter. Let's get in. I'll tell you about it, and then this is the end of the video, because you're probably saying, end the video, you know? Or maybe you like videos, I don't know. So, but hopefully this is interesting. Anyway, so what I did is I cut the cord, and I peeled the wires back, and I connected it to a 12-volt battery, a car battery, and it blew up. It was this. So, if it doesn't work, you make sure before you cut the wires, if you have more of these, just try it. Maybe it works. But if it doesn't, cut the wires and you'll be fine. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed me setting this up. If you guys want any more tips about the inflatables, comment down below. It doesn't matter what kind of year it is. It could be like in February. I don't care what year it is, to tell you the honest truth. I don't care what month it is. Just comment down below and I will reply back. And if you guys, I'm thinking about doing a video of all my Halloween inflatable setup. I don't think I'm going to set all my inflatables up this year, but I'm thinking about it. So there might be less than last year. You never know. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, guys, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for more videos. Guys, I hate to tell you guys this, but things will be getting big on the channel. I'm really excited to for it. I just can't wait. So guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video if you guys like the tips, the inflatable setup, and all the other videos. And I'll see you guys every Tuesday for a brand new video. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for more videos.